Now, in 2013, the United Nations General Assembly officially designated November 19th as a World Toilet Day. The World Toilet Day is a day to raise awareness and inspire action to tackle the global sanitation crisis, a topic often neglected and shrouded in taboos. Today, 2.4 billion people are struggling to stay well, keep their children alive, and work their way to a better future, all for the want of a toilet. The WHO and UNICEF joint monitoring program reports that 32.7 million Kenyans do not have access to simple improved latrines. Complicating this further is the fact that talking about sanitation and toilets is often considered a taboo, especially in rural communities. Well, here on KTN News, we break that taboo today because we're talking about toilets. And joining me in the studio is UNICEF Kenya representative Wana Shilting and Dr. Kefa Ombacho, who is the Director of Public Health in the Ministry of Health. Join the conversation on Twitter at KTN News. Also on Facebook, you can get us at KTN News, or you can tweet me at Akisa Wandera. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us here for our special coverage of the World Toilet Day. Let's first take a look at the first story before we get into that discussion. Now, as the world marks an International Toilet Day, some families in Kisii County are still grappling with poor sanitation due to lack of toilets, a situation in Tendere village in Nyamagesa location of Kisii County. Up to 5 homes share a dangerous open hole they call a toilet, while other homes lack toilets altogether. Our South Nyanza reporter Fred Muturi visited Nyamagesa location and brings us the following story.
A bigger percentage of the population here includes women of childbearing age who live in abject poverty with their husbands. Six-year-old Moses Sunduso with 7 of his siblings used this open hole as a latrine that is shared with several other members of his extended family. In this village, there is a serious sanitation problem that 14-year-old Purity Nyaboke says has been there since she was born. The story of this family, as narrated by Purity, the eldest girl in a family of 8, is harrowing. We moved ahead, and within the same village we met John Omari, a 35-year-old father of 5 whose family lacks a toilet. 2 years ago, Omari dug this hole which is covered with grass. He has, however, not managed to build its walls and a proper floor. His wife, Esther, is a member of a group of women their children look up to with much hope and anticipation that they will be able to take care of their health and especially their sanitation. But these and other scenarios illustrate the lopsided nature of sanitation in Nyamagesa region.
Kwa familia niko na watoto watano, lakini hata chakula sina yenye ambaye naweza kuwapea. Kwa sababu tunaishi kwa kibarua. Mimi na mzee wangu ni kibarua, tunaishi naye. Chakula ni hapo tunatoa kwa kibarua. Watoto kusoma ni tunatoa kwa kibarua. Hata nyumba pahali pa kulala tunalala na watoto wote. Kwa hiyo nyumba hatuna nyumba ambaye tunaweza kusema tupeleke watoto walale. Ndio tunaishi kwa hiyo nyumba wote.
Esther is not alone. Just like other women around this village who cannot access a latrine, Jane Kwamboka is another woman with a true reflection of iniquities in access to health services and the gap between the rich and the poor. The 26-year-old's husband lost his job a year ago and he depends on her just like her children.
Changamoto kuu katika eneo hili ni ukosefu wa vyoo. Unapata watu karibu 20 huwa wanatumia shimo moja.
The population in this location is about 6,000 people, and the fact that there are very few latrines is a reflection of not only a social problem but also a major health problem.
Alafu wengi wao hawana fedha za kujenga hizo vyoo. Sasa na mvua ikinyesha mingi, hizo choo zina uchafu unatoka nje, alafu unaenda chini kwa mito yenye iko karibu.
A shortage of latrines here is a non-issue since once a family fails to afford one, they resort to answering the call of nature wherever they can.
Sasa changamoto yenye iko, wazee wanasema unajua hatuna pesa
Sasa hasa kwa upande wa vyoo, ningependa kuwe na more trainings, barazas maybe, watu wakuwe trained, and then after the training, committees maybe in villages zikuwe formed in each village, and then hao watu wenye watakuwa selected watakuwa wakimake sure wanapita kwa miji wakiangalia ni akina nani wamejenga na wenye hawajajenga. Sasa maybe changamoto itakuwa kwa, I think, wakipata mtu mwenye ana fedha kabisa. Sasa hapo ndio kutakuwa na usaidizi.
As the world celebrates its toilet day, it's a day to think on how to place urgent measures in fighting general iniquities in access to proper health care. Fred Muturi, KTN News, Kisii.